Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 30 of our pure logic playthrough of the Artisan of Glimmith. We have solved 275 puzzles. We are in the area number section of the forest. And if you don't know what an area number puzzle is, well, let me show you. This region right here must be of length 12. We have a grand total of 49 cells to choose from. We also have rose windows, and looking at it, these rose windows will have to gather 2 regions. Now, my first question is, could the rose windows be in the same region as the 12? So if that were to be the case, and I were to make it as small as... Oh, wait. This is going to have to grab something way up here. Or this is going to have to grab something way up down here. I think this one is smaller. If I do something like this, what is that? 11. So this could grab that one. That could be viable. And then the rest went elsewhere. I don't think it works the other way. I don't think this one can come up here and grab that one. Oh, it could. Oh, I need a red one still. Okay. I stand corrected. It looks like either one of these could grow through there. So now I guess the question is it possible that they don't? One of them doesn't go through here. So if this came around and did something like this, and this came around and did something like this. Oh yeah, there's more than enough room for 12. Oh. Okay. Back up. Beep, beep, beep. Back it up, folks. Every region must have all the shapes in it. So, yes, the 12 is part of one of the regions. Exactly one of the regions, and there are exactly 2 regions. So one of the regions will be length 12. The other one is going to be length 37. So it is going to be something like we just did here, where we did a, I'm just going to redraw this as a hypothetical. But this doesn't work. Like, okay, so yeah, it's under 12, but here's the problem. This is not a valid region. It doesn't have the other shapes. It has to connect over here. So these 2 and these 2 create some serious constraints on this 12. Meaning, one of these purples, the hexagons, connects with the diamonds, and the other one connects. So it's going to be something like this. And it does have to hug the outside edge. It has to. Because this region can't get to there, and that region can't get to there without some crossover. There's just no way, right? Like, I can't do something like this and leave this open and expect the yellow region to get down there. So now this doesn't have to be this way, right? It could also be this variation. By the way, I need more colors. It could be that situation. I don't know which one it is. It doesn't matter for what we're for the purposes of our exposition here, because what this means is one region is going to loop around the edge, the other one's going to loop around the other edge, but one of these regions is exactly 12. Now, I mean, that's too much. That doesn't work. And I can't make that region any smaller. Like this is as tight as I can make that, where this grabs one of these and does that. So this is not the if this one came across and it came out here, grabbed here and grabbed here, that is just a little bit too long. It's a little bit too long. Again, this does have to hug the edge. So neither one of these configurations can work. So let's go this direction. This seems to be the least. That's exactly 12. That works. It's going to be the one that does work. Because this one, I can tell right now, I still have to grab that blue. It's too long. So the only region, the only way we can do this is this one comes through here, grabs a 12, grabs that, and grabs this red one. And everything else goes in the other one. Very nice. All right. Is there some puzzles hiding out over here in the woods? Probably. Oh, yeah, there are, but they're not available to me yet. So we're up here. 2 away. I guess it's these. Oh, here's one. All right. We got mingle shapes. Mingle shapes. I like mingle. We cannot have the same shape, region shape next to each other. All right. So this 3 has to come out. This 2 has to come out. That's done. This 3 has to grow. That's done. This cannot be the shape like that because that would be a mingle violation. So this is its own region. This 2 then grows. This 3 grows. It does not grow like that. That would be a mingle violation. So it grows like this. This 3 cannot take this 2. It's going to go like that. That's going to go that direction. This 2 cannot connect to that 2. So it's going to go up. This 3. Don't know. Don't know. This 3 has to grow. This 2 has to grow. This 3 has to grow. Well, here's this one now has to be this shape. Now this one can't go that way, so it goes up. This 2 cannot go down. That would be a mingle violation, so it goes over, and voila, we have found it. All right, we got area number, and we have rows windows. Let's go ahead and divide our rows windows up just to make it very clear where regions cannot be. We found a region, folks. Now, how many 3s are there? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 regions. 14 regions. 13 regions inside 29. Well, let's look at this 3. This 3 has to come up to get out. It could come over here, but now once it comes up, it can't. So this is a region. It's done. This comes up. Both of these are satisfied. This 3 has to come out, can't come down. That region satisfied, comes up. That 3 is satisfied. All right, let's ask the question, where does this one get a circle? The region that contains this 3, where does it get a circle? It's not from here. That's too far away. Not from here, not from here. So it is this one. So these 2 are together, and this one also has to get a circle. It's going to get it from here as well. So that's where that one comes from. This needs a circle. It has to come down. It can't get to here. So that's going to come straight down here. This needs a circle. It's going to come around that direction. Okay, there's a lot of constraint here, because I have 3 circles in 6 squares. So at most I can only have 2 regions in here. So one of these circles is not part of a region. And it's not this one. This one, the one of the regions has to come out. So something like that is valid. Something like this is not. Something like that is not. So the question is, can this ever take that one? And the answer is no. Because it creates... So this is a region to itself. This one cannot... I mean, this one, if this circle is used by this, that would be orphaned. So these can't be in the same region. If these were in the same region, that's invalid. We need a circle, then that's orphaned and can't be 3 long. So these are not the same. So this grows like that. This has to come down and it's happy. These 2 3s are going to have to connect. Otherwise, they can't. They're stuck between 2 circles. And there we go. We've got a silver window. Let's work our way back down now. Rows, windows, and area number. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regions. 8 regions. And we have area numbers to help us figure out where they all go together. These circles are very separated. Let's add these numbers up real quick. Well, this could go together. That looks like a valid region. So we've got to be careful. Some of these numbers can go together. If they didn't go together, we'd have 7, 12, 16, 22, 27. That's well within the 44. So they don't have to be separate regions, but it doesn't mean they aren't separate regions. It could be either or. So like both of these are valid type situations. What I do know is the 6 and the 5 are not the same region. And we've kind of got a wall of circles here. So how do the 6 and the 5 interact? If the 6 went down and grabbed this and then some others, and the 5 grabbed that, well, that's a problem because that's orphaned. So it could do something like that. And then the 6 could do something like that. But there's nothing that says the 6 couldn't do something like that. Right? And then the 5 do something like that. Okay, where... We don't know enough to know where things can connect to. Where do I start here? I think we start with this 3. Because this 3 needs both a circle and a square. There's only 2 circles available to it, there and there. And there's really only 2 squares available to it, here and here. So it's either something like this, but if I do that, if I grab this circle, I don't have enough to grab a square. So that can't be the case. The 3 is going to have to grab this circle, and it's going to either go up or down, but these are together with one of these, which means these 4s are separate. They are separate, which now puts pressure on this 4. Where does this 4 get its circle? And it only has 2 options, either up here or down here, and then it has to grab its square to the left or to the right. Now, this is a problem because what happens to these cells? They can't be part of a region. They don't have a circle and a square. So I think we have a problem even with this. We can't, this can't be a circle square region. So I don't think 4 can go down. It does have to go up. And then it does need to grab either this one or that one. I don't see any force, but it's one of these two, and it stops here, which means this region is going to be at least to here. That's a region. Could be bigger than that, but those go together. All right, this 5 needs a circle. And it's not this circle, and it's not that circle. So it's either this circle or this circle. Again, it could grow all the way across. This 4 needs a circle. And it's not this one, not this one, this. So it's either that one or this one. If the 4 grabs this circle, what's this 5 circle? It doesn't have access to a circle anymore. So I think we're going to say the 4 has to grab this circle, but it also needs a square. And if it grabbed this square, that's too far away. That's going to be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get up there. So it's going to need this square. And it's going to grab one more. But what it's going to tell us is these 5s are different regions. And this 5 does need a circle and it does need a square. It's going to need that. I shouldn't end it. It could. Oh, no, it's 5. And that's its shape. This 3 is there. This 4 is here. This now has to come all the way out to here. All right, this 6 is going to need these 2. And this 5 is going to need this. Like that. Now, it could go this way. But these come down. The 6... 1, 2, 3, 4. I can grab these here. But every one of these cells has to be part of a region. The problem is, like, I can extend these. Okay, this cannot be an orphan cell. So that has to be there. This can't be an orphan cell. This can't be an orphan cell. These are all together. This can't be an orphan cell. This can grab all the rest here. This can grab all the rest there. Yeah. Very beautiful. Is that a different? That looks like a new region. Let's not go that way. Let's come backwards. That looks like, oh, that's a 6. Let's not do a 6 just yet. Mingle and area number. All right. So this 4 grows to at least here. It could go down and it could go over. If it comes over, creates a problem for this, though, because those two shapes, they're mingling. Not allowed to mingle. No mingling, folks. This has to come down. That's done. This 4 now does extend out. This 4 extends out. Nice and beautiful. Now, what about this 4? Well, that's kind of forced. It's going through there. This 3 is forced. This 3 is forced. This 3 also forced. 2 is forced. Don't know about this 3. Well, I do. I know it can't do that because that's a mingle. And I know it can't do that because that's a mingle. So it's going to do this. And these are two separate shapes. This 3 has to extend at least to here. It could go one more. This is a 1. This can't be a 1. It can't be a 2. So it's going to be a 3. That's a 2. This could be a 1. Or can it? If this was a 1, then what is this? It's not a 1, but if it's a 2, it doesn't match that. So it can't be a 1, it can't be a 2. This is a 3. So that's a 2. This 3, this can't be a 2. So this is a 1, that's a 3, and that's the 1. All right, let's look out here in the woods. We found you. All right, we got a shape bank and area number. So we have to either use a square, a 4, an F, or a Y. We've got 5s and 4s all scattered over the place, but it has to be one of these shapes. So the 4 is either a square or a line, an eye. And this cannot be a square, so it is a line. This 4 can't be a line that direction or that way, so it's going to be a square. This is not going to be an F, so it's going to be a Y. I think this also has to be a Y. In here, one way or the other. Boy, this makes me. This looks like it's gonna have to be an F as well, because this has to come up, this has to connect, and we're already either in. We can't do a Y here, so yeah, we're forced into an F scenario. This looks like a square because it's not. But I mean, I guess I could do 2 lines. I don't see what. I mean, the problem's going to be down here. What do I put in there? If I do this as a square, then I can do the Y in there and then this out. That works. All right, what's the logic here? All right, this is not an F. Let's just start with that. This is a 5, but it's not an F. So it is a Y, and either the long part is at the bottom or it's up straight. If it's up straight, this would have to grow out this direction. This would have to be a 4. This is a mess now, because what in the world is this? It's also a Y of some kind, but it doesn't work. Yeah, this is all kinds. So coming up here like this, even I can't do that. That creates orphans. This creates all kinds of constraints. So going up doesn't work. This has to come horizontal, and it is a Y, so either it sticks its nose up there or up there. I don't know which one, but it is horizontal here. This becomes a little bit constrained. It's not a 4 up or a Y, it's because it's a 4, because that's going to be orphaned. So what could this be? Could this be a 5 of some kind? It would have to be an F, which would make that a square. That does work. If I don't take this, if I do take, I mean, I'm sorry. Wait a second. I can't ever take this. Can? Oh no, I can. I would have to take this one then. And if I do that, then this is forced into a square. There's no other way to get in here. Like, what is this a part of? It can't. It would have to come. It ends up being a square. It's because, and then this would have to be a line. This is broken. Because what shape is that? It's not an F and it's not a Y. So I think we look at, like, this here is actually pretty constrained, this 5. If it is, like, it needs to do something like that. Like, that's the only way this 5 works. Because I can't come down. So this is the right place. So this is a 4. It is, wait, well, let's get rid of this. This is a 4. It can't do that. So this is a square. That helps. This is a 4. It can't be a 4 long, so it's a square. This now has to be a 4 like that, because otherwise I don't have another way. So the 5 goes like this, and then we have the F pentomino there. All right, we got some more down here in the woods. Let's do it. All right, puzzle is 88. We got to use 3s, oversized P and an elongated P. I don't know what we're supposed to call these shapes. These are 7 long. So when we have 7s, it's got to be one of these 2 shapes, which is interesting. So let's look at this one. When they stick out, it either has to be 3 long or 3 up and then 2 out to make it like the flag that way. It can't go the other way, this one. Or it has to be really long. So like this, but then, so it has to go like that. So like this one could be like this, or it could be like that. So that one has 2 options. This one does not have 2 options though. This one is that. So what comes here? Yeah, that's a 1 by 3. There's nothing else that can go there. This comes out It's going to take these two, but I don't know if it grabs these two or these two. And I don't know what happens here either. This one comes out. It could come up and grab those, or come and grab those. This is really constrained here. Like, that doesn't work. That just doesn't work. Because that's just, yeah. So this does have to come up like this. Okay, so this, I think we're forced to put a 7 in here as well because, I mean, the 3 is not going to fit. If I put a 3 here, I can put a 3 here. I mean, I can make these 2 separate 3s, but what goes in there? So this becomes, this does, it's not part of this one. This is a region. It's not a 3, so it's going to be that kind of shape. This does need to grow. This is a 3. All right, this is forced. It can be that kind. This comes out here. It may grow further, but this is a 3. I don't know if it's a long or the flag style. This one comes out and it's this style. It can't be, or it could be that style. No, it can't because of this 7. So if we look at it from this way, this one comes out and this is this. This is really forced. And then this one's here. That's forced. That's a 3. This one has to come down. We got 2 3s here. All right, this comes down. I don't want to connect. And then that one connects. All right, we're skipping the 6 right. Oh, I see you down there, your little 2 hiding. All right, this is shape bank. It's either a 2, a 3, or a corner. So the 2 is like that. The 3 comes out. We don't know. This 2 has to come out, so the 3 comes out. The 3 has to come out, has to turn. The 2 comes out. This has to come out at least to here. And it's not the 2. So this 2 comes down, this 2 comes down. This 3 could be part of this one, or it could be something different. I don't know. Because this could just be a 2 here, and then a 3, and then a 2. Or it could be a 3, and then a 3, and I mean, there's a couple different ways. This 2 has to come out. This is going to force it. All right, this 3 comes over, and that takes it. Now, if this were a 3 and that were a 3, that works. If this were the 3, then this is orphaned because we can't have. So I can. So the other way we can think about it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. So if they're 3, there's exactly 2 3 lengths. We know there's at least 1 3 length. So the remainder is 3. It has to also be a 3. So every one of these has to be part of a 3. Okay, this 3 and this 3 could be the same. These could be the same. These 2 cannot be the same. All right, let's look at this. This has to grow. So that is a region. This has to grow. It's not part of that region. It could be part of this region, but this does grow. We've got the same kind of thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we know we have at least 2 3 regions, which leaves us with a remainder of 3. So what means we have 3 3 regions. So this is not a 2 region. It is a 3 region. This comes down and it's forced. Yeah, so we do have to do a little bit of math every now and then. We don't go that direction yet. That's a different. We're just working on this puzzle. All right, area number. You know what, folks? Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. I was like, we're right at the time. I'm gonna do one more. I need to push the boundary here. All right, 4s, 5s, and 6s. All right, this 6 has to get out, and the 5 has to get out. So this either the 6 goes up, or the 6 goes down, and the 5 goes up. So either the 5 comes out this way like that, or the 6 comes out this way and the 5 goes up. Either way, the 4 is going to be going out that direction. The 6 would have to snake around like that to get down here. This 6 is also constrained with this 5. This 5 has to come up, which now forces this 6. It has to be the same as this 6, right? Because at a minimum, it has to take to here and here, and it could take here. Doesn't have to, but that's 5. It has to take one more, so it's already into here. So this has to happen. I'm not taking this one because it might grow one further. I don't think it does. I think this is going to grab here, but I'm leaving this open because this technically could be something like that. But this is forced here. Actually, I don't have to take this one either. There's nothing that says that this can't be a 1. So this is coming here. Now, what I do know is that this does not go all the way up here. This is a different region now. So going back to this 6 has to escape out the bottom or the top, leaving this 5 the other direction. And the 5 either, so if the 5 comes down this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 4, no matter what, the 4 cannot go down here or up here. The 4 will have to grow out. Now this 5 could take this. I don't think it can take that because this is now too tight. We can't get out of here. So this 5 could grow up. Now, I guess the question is, yeah, if these 5s were the same and then the 6 just comes around like that, there's no problem there I see. I don't see a problem with that. Can this come up? This is a good question. Can this come up? I think the answer is no, because this constrains the 5 to go up and the 6 to go up. So this is the end of this section. We have 4. This has to take that and that. And so these 5s are not the same. This 5 has to come out. This 4 has to come out. 5 has to come out. And that's the case here. This 4 has to come up. Neither one can come here. So these are the same 4. This 5 comes up like this. It cannot block the 6 from getting out. So the 5 comes over. The 6 comes over like that. And that is that puzzle. Folks, this is where we are going to stop. Thank you so much for your support. Like, subscribe if you want to see this more content. Whatever you do, I do hope to see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.